Welcome to part one of the Christmas special here on Regal's Rundown, here with two women's basketball greats, Micaela Noga and Emily Gruber. So, Micaela and Emily, you guys have been here for 4 years now. You're part of a record-setting basketball experience. In the last 3 years, you guys have made the quarterfinals for the NSIC tournament. How important is it for you guys to make it this fourth season here as you close out your career?
Well, we were actually just talking kind of what our legacy was going to be when we leave. So I think what we're going to be remembered as. So I think it's really awesome that we've been able to make it to Sioux Falls at the Pentagon the past 3 years, and definitely one of our big goals is to make it back. It'd be awesome to do that, but I think it'd be even better if we were able to set the bar even higher and to make it even farther in the conference tournament. I think that's a huge goal for us, is just to have higher expectations for these kids that are coming in next year. I mean, we're focused on now, but we're also focused on the girls coming in next year and just making their program even better every year.
Absolutely. And you speak about expectations. What are some of the goals you guys have as a team this year?
I would say just to try to at least win one game every weekend. We'd love to win both games at home when we're here. Always to split on the road, but you know, just try to win those games that we're supposed to and get the ones that, you know, might be a little tougher. But I don't know, we just try to take every game one at a time. Don't look too far into the future, but always try to get there and get those wins and make it to the end. And like she said, make it past to the Pentagon again and pass it, maybe win another game there or even the conference championship.
Right. So you guys are coming off an awesome win on the road at Minnesota State Moorhead, something you guys haven't been able to do since 2011. I was there, I was excited, you guys are excited, the coaches were excited, everybody's excited, jumping for joy, it's going crazy. How did that feel for you guys? You know, what was that like?
I would say it was first to get a great win there and to get our first team win there. I think we finally kind of put everything together that we've been working on, and things just clicked for us, and it was a good feeling we've always been close there. We've always had close wins. I was like, are you sure we haven't won there? It always felt like we did because it was always within a couple points, but it was definitely a good team win.
Right.
Yeah, I love playing Moorhead. They're probably one of my favorite teams to play and one of my favorite places to play. I mean, it's close to here, so you don't have to travel very far. It's nice to be able to sleep in your own bed one more night. But I think we've always been able to match up really well against Moorhead. Even though they're one of the better teams in the conference, I can definitely say that we weren't scared of playing with them. I think that they're a great team and you have to respect them, but I think we all felt pretty confident going into the game too. So
yeah, that's awesome. What exactly was it that you guys, did differently that had the success for you guys?
I think we were able to make some more shots than we have been in the past couple games. Our offense hasn't been the best. We're not making enough shots, I don't think, to beat these teams consistently. So I think we were able to knock down some big shots. I mean, the first half we shot really well from beyond the three-point line, so I think that was a huge game changer. And I think our rebounding was a lot better that game. It was a huge point of emphasis last week, was the not giving up as many offensive rebounds as we have been. It's a backbreaker for us, so we definitely focused on those two things, I'd say.
Yeah, I would agree. And our defenses, which a really big thing is our defenses. If that's there, then we're giving ourselves a chance to win every night. Right.
And I got a chance to meet with Coach Roizen last week, and he talked about how you guys are trying to string 4 quarters together. In previous games I've seen this year, you guys do an incredible job during the game, but then in the last stretch of the game, something doesn't go right or, something like that. So I think at Moorhead you guys did a great job all 4 quarters playing. So coming up here, you guys go to Bemidji State this weekend, and then you're off for holiday break for a little bit, and you come back and you play Winona State and Upper Iowa. First of all, what do you guys know about Bemidji?
They lost some pretty good seniors last year. But they have some good bigs that are still there and maybe some younger guards. So I think our emphasis is focusing on shutting down their bigs and our guards just doing what we're supposed to. And I think we'll be fine and should get that win there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that they're pretty young this year, but they also have a couple girls that have been playing just as long as we have been starting since they were freshmen. So they definitely have some experienced players. They come out and play every game. They're confident with themselves, and I would say this is kind of like a rivalry game, and we're not just on Highway 2 with them. So I think they always come out and play their hardest, and it's always a tough game whether we play them here or there. So it should be a good game for us for winter break.
Right, so in all 3 of the games, what is it going to take from you guys to be able to have success in those games and follow it up from that Moorhead win?
I think knocking down shots consistently.
Okay.
I think our defense has shown to be consistent in our games. When we're holding teams, we always try to hold them to 65.
Okay.
But I think if we knock down some more shots, I think we always will give ourselves a chance in these next 3 games.
Right.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Awesome.
I think just working hard too. Winona's a tough team, and they have girls that work extremely hard and are relentless on the rebounds. So I think just like I said earlier, just boxing out and giving them only one chance at it. So
Absolutely. Well, since this is a Christmas special, we're going to play a little game here. And let me explain how this works. So I asked you guys questions beforehand, and you wrote down what you thought the other person was. So, for example, if I ask you, what is your favorite holiday? And you said Christmas, and yours is Christmas, you're right, okay? So, first question, what is your favorite holiday movie? So we'll start with Micaela. What did you put?
For Emily, I put The Grinch.
yeah, that's right.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, for Micaela, I went with Elf.
She's right.
2 for 2. How about that?
We know each other pretty well. This might be good.
All right, well, we'll move to a little harder question now since you guys got the easy one. If you could have dinner with any professional athlete, current or past, who would it be?
For Emily, I put Stephen Curry.
That's right. And I put LeBron James.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, are we best
I
friends
know.
or what?
Number 3, if you were stranded on a desert island, what book would you bring?
This one was a little harder because Emily isn't the biggest reader, but I dug deep and I wrote The Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did. I love that book. It's a classic. So,
Okay.
this one I took a guess on. I put Harry Potter.
Wow, that's actually right.
Well,
you guys
we're
get
good. We're
everything.
actually pretty good at this game. Okay.
I'm going to have to make these questions harder.
Yeah.
So number 4, what is your favorite home-cooked meal from your parents?
I wrote tater tot hot dish.
Okay, that's a good one, but that's not the one I was thinking.
Okay, that's okay.
My mom has this weird tradition. I don't know if it's really a tradition, but when I come home on the weekends in like the fall or the spring, she always tries to make like a nice meal before I leave on Sunday, and usually it's like nice like ribs that she's bought and glazed over with barbecue sauce. So I would say probably my mom's ribs.
Ooh, that's a good one.
For Micaela, I said took a guess and said tacos.
I mean, that's a good one, but I would say roast and carrots and potatoes.
Dang.
Okay.
All right, got that one wrong.
This one's a little easier. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Wrong.
Wow! You guys are
Why?
guessing
I
like
know.
books and movies and all that, but you don't even get the color. What the
It's
fuck?
red. I feel like I
Yeah.
decided when I was younger that my favorite color is red because everyone picked blue as their favorite color, and I didn't want to be like everyone.
Wow.
So I'm gonna say yours is blue. Though.
Yeah, it is.
So how happy are you that UMC colors are maroon? Kind of off red?
Pretty happy. Yeah, I like the maroon, not the blue.
Yeah. So last question here. Who is the toughest player you've ever had to guard? And that can be in college, high school, AAU.
I wrote Miranda Ristal for you.
Yeah.
From Northern.
Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely, I just played her last weekend and she did some work on me. So yeah, she's a great player and yeah, really helpful for her team. So for you, I said Taylor Varsho from Sioux Falls.
That's not right.
Dang.
I wrote Devin Brecky from Northern. That was a
She's
good
a
one.
good one. Northern's just full of tough people to guard.
Well, both of you go 4 for 4, so it looks like we got a tie. Well, there you have it, folks. Make sure you turn in over the holiday break as they go to Bemidji State this weekend and come back for Upper Iowa and Winona State after the Christmas break. Wings up, go Golden Eagles, and Merry Christmas.